Hey, what the fuck is up, y'all? It's Kreyz McKormik up in this motherfucking bitch, and I'm doing another episode of the Crazy House. The only reason why is because I ended up getting a trip that took me from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Lansing, and I'm gonna be on my way back home. And it takes about like 45 minutes for this type of shit to fucking drive, but hopefully, I'm not 100%, but hopefully it'll be light enough for me to be able to do this within the next few minutes that I'm going to be doing this. I don't know how well this is going to last, but it is what it is. I see that Sneaking Ace and Psycho Scrub, a couple other ninjas are already up on here. It looks like is this my notification squad? Like, all of you motherfuckers are notified, like you all rang the bell. So what's up, motherfuckos and motherfuckettes? Just so everybody knows, Super Chat's available, all that shilling, t-shirt in the description. Yeah, exactly, the notification gang. So, yeah. Yeah, apparently I did rang. Just so you know, there's probably going to be a little bit of background noise. It's raining and I am driving, obviously, so it's raining, the windshield wipers are going, I'm smoking, so the window's down, all of that other shit. I just wanted to see what the fuck is going on with y'all. What have you guys been thinking about when it concerns all of this shit that has happened in the last 48 hours? And I guess I'll discuss my piece on it as well. Yeah, that Beldo. We got Psycho Scrub, Tucker the Insolent, John Taylor, William Spink, Scott Maddox, Sean Z and 70s are up in the chat, Juggalo Jedi. Whole slew of y'all motherfuckers are all up in this bitch. Thank you for doing that. And what up, Ninja, to MTG Punker. I'm stuck in time. Are you talking about me being stuck in time, or somebody else in the fucking chat? Or is it just like, that's all you're seeing is just me going, or something to that effect? Like, did my fucking shit freeze or something? That's all you can just hear me and that's it? I don't fucking know. You didn't watch CPN's video? You're not a real Juggalo, just so you know. Mushu is up in this bitch, what's up? No, CPN's live video from last night, I ended up watching the recap. It is pissing down, man. It is fucking crazy over here, NZ. I can't believe you changed your name to That NZ Juggalo. Now I can barely recognize you. But yeah, I ended up watching the recap twice, actually, with everything that was going on. And to be perfectly honest, man, shit's gone nuts in the last 48 hours. I cannot believe how fucking out there this has gotten. I guess this might have to have something to do with CPN almost hitting 10,000 subscribers. You know, he's 800 subscribers away from hitting the 5-digit mark. I was going to watch it tonight because I didn't get the chance to last night because I was busy. Yeah, where are all the heads at? The heads are somewhere else. I don't call my fans heads. I don't call my subscribers heads. You didn't watch CPN live, shame on you. See, Tracy knows. Tracy knows if you didn't watch CPN's live stream from last night, you ain't a real motherfucking Juggalo. 'Cause she was up on that bitch. Like, she was one of the people that called in. CPN was calling in that night. Although, I am looking forward to seeing how things are going to turn around tomorrow on Sunday. Because I'd actually like to see if fucking, yeah, the fucking yeast infection will actually call in. Or even be a part of the live chat or anything. Because that dude's a fucking mook. I do not like that motherfucker. And I don't even know who the fuck he is. Twisted or not on my radar now. Well, that's good. See, in all honesty, and I know Tracy disagrees with me on this because I know that she's trying to keep it straight down the middle. But I've been saying this shit since the beginning of the year. You know, like, this is the reason why I decided to boycott them, because they don't care about us. They care about us when we're buying their shit, but they don't care about us when it counts the most. Alright, I'm almost done with a cigarette. I just hit the highway. So you're probably going to hear the sound of wind for 45 minutes alongside with me and my voice. THC Hawk, what up, motherfucker? Goddamn right I got that right. Dude, is it really bad that I can't even muster up the desire to want to bootleg their shit? Like, seriously, it's gotten to a point now where I don't even want to bootleg their stuff. Although watching CPN's live stream from last night, I was actually thinking about some shit. And so what I did was I went on Google Play and I went under Twisted's catalog to find out what albums have and have not been sold to Magic Ninja from Psychopathic. And I've seen that Abominations was acquired by M&E. The Green Book has been, Mutant has been, and there was another album that was acquired by M&E from Psychopathic. I can't remember what it is. But I haven't been able to look into it, but correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am, but this is just going on assumption and speculation. But if I'm right, those albums probably don't say Juggalo a lot, if at all. You know, that was something that I was thinking of when it concerned that type of shit. Okay. Okay, so Viva La 70s with this $2 super chat, and he says, what up, ninjas? MCL from the 313. Crazy and confused. So, I would say as of right now, I'm just going to play off from what CPN does and say that as of right now, Viva La 70s is the king of the fucking super chat as of this point in time. Heartbroken and Homicidal was purchased. I did not know that, but not everything in Twisted's catalog is actually posted up on there. Oh, crazed and confused. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So, what are you trying to say? What up, Cemetery Lady? What are you trying to say, Viva? That you're gonna, like, you and your fucking crew are gonna fucking start chasing me around with pegboards and shit? Be cooler if you did. Alright, the continuous evolution mentioned Juggalo for the first time since leaving. Yeah, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, do you think that with everything that was going on with Twisted not marching, that they might have actually said that shit just in jest? I'm thinking that they said the whole thing about being a gangbang and Juggalo in jest. They had Heartbroken and Homicidal up on Twisted Shop for a bit. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't see it on Google Play. So, you know, but then again, I don't see Most Tasteless on there either. I don't see Most Tasteless on the, like, on Google Play. Maybe it's in iTunes Music, I don't know. Well, of course, because sales went down. So basically, it was like, oh my God, we're not selling enough merchandise. Juggalos, we love you. We love you, buy our shit. Twisted is purging themselves of Juggalos with all this drama, in my opinion. I can agree with that, Cemetery Lady. I can thoroughly agree with that. Let's see, Tucker the Insolent saying, what up? Nothing much, man. I'm busy working and shit like that. I just dropped some crazy motherfucker off at the airport in Lansing when I could have just as easily driven him to the fucking airport in Grand Rapids, but whatever, fuck it. He wanted to spend $30 more than he needed to. Fuck you, I'm still grounded. Fucking static. Read my last comment. Oh, let's see. No, they didn't march correct, but other topic. But them, no names, and myself have talked. They care, seriously they care, and no, not just about money. Okay, but here's the thing though, man, like, Tracy, if they care, then why are they fucking denying all of this shit? Why are they fucking denying proof of this shit actually going down? Why didn't they fucking come to the call when heated? Like, even Blase Rose fucking marched. That's the fucked up shit to me, is that Blase Rose fucking marched, and she had been signed and released from Psychopathic within a year. And she still fucking marched because she still got love for Psychopathic. She still got love for the fucking Juggalos. What was the fucking reason that Twisted did not march? I have high doubts, Tracy, that it's just because she's getting dicked by the Duke. And I'm just putting that out there. I know you didn't say it, but yeah, Sugar Slam was even there. What up, Joshua? Just jumping in to say hi, whoop whoop, peace out. All right, Tracy. Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. But look, see, here's the thing. If Twisted is fucking doing this to what? Save face or something to that effect, obviously they're fucking doing it the wrong way. Because they're fucking arguing facts. They're arguing shit that's out there. And then they're denying it. They're denying it like fucking people in Germany saying it wasn't 6 million Jews, it was probably 2. And I even doubt that. Yeah, obviously JJ and Ruby were there. But that doesn't mean, but the fact is that they were there. We know that Blase Rose and Sugar Slam both got love for the fucking Juggalos. And it's not just because of the fact that, you know, Sugar Slam's fucking Jay's baby mama and Violent J is Blase's sugar daddy. Like, those aren't the only reasons. The fact, though, is that they were there. They marched, and I know it's kind of blurry. I don't know what happened. Let's see if this changes shit up. Hold up a second. I'm going to switch camera angles. Yep, there's the road. There we go. That actually cleared things up. Mac and Hose, what up? Y'all in... Mac and Hose is up in the motherfucking chat. CPN loved it. CPN loved it, Mr. Mac and Hose, like the FBI loves Nickelback. Uh-oh, coonery alert. CPN's up in the motherfucking chat room. Okay, now all we need is, like, we need fucking, what's his name? John Jones, James Jones, and Roxy Red up in here. We need that. And that one chick, what? Yeah, no shit. Snaps is always fucking unavailable whenever I'm in the live stream. And I'm going to be on here for approximately 45 minutes. They don't exist. They do not exist. It doesn't exist. Well, what about this? No, we're not going to talk about that. Post nudes. CPN gave Sid the name Sids. Roxy's too cool for Child's Play Ninja. Dude, you should, like, yeah, fucking, you saw it on live stream on CPN's channel when we were marching. We found Roxy Red. Like, she was like, I'm up on that high status, like, right along with Mankini. Because Mankini is a fucking asshole and he didn't turn around. What up, Jazzer? When CPN yelled so loud in his live stream, I literally thought, uh-oh, no, I'm not saying that word. I'm not saying that name. I do not want that motherfucker coming around. None of us do. None of us want that motherfucker coming around. How dare you, Jazzer? No, the only thing that I thought when I was watching the fucking live stream from CPN last night was, if anybody fucking tries to deny that CPN is black, there's black rage going on right motherfucking here. And he looks like he's about to kill any white motherfucker he lays his eyes on. Roxy's too cool for everyone. Right, Cemetery Lady. It is like Beetlejuice. CPN was mad. I was waiting for the skin to peel off of his face and flames shoot out of his eyes and mouth. Right? Yeah, dude, totally. God damn it, my phone keeps on going blurry on me. Fucking camera, how does it work? I don't care what any of y'all say. They are black because their livers are fucked. What the fuck? Yeah, that guy will hurt people's feelings. He's way worse than CPN. But at the same time, he is authority on what is and is not a fucking juggalo. He is the absolute. Not the phone, I'm blurry. No, he who shall not be named is like the fucking juggalo vlogger of a different color. No, it's getting darker, that's what it is. I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to do this before I get pulled over. Let's see, who cares if he's not black or he is? He still has a right to say whatever he wants to. It's his fucking channel, I do agree with that. Riders187 asks if I'm going to Hollowicked. No, I am not going to Hollowicked. As much as I would love to, I can't fucking do it. The only reason that I'm not able to fucking do that is because I got kids and kids like to go trick-or-treating. It'll probably be until around the time that my kids decide to not trick-or-treat anymore and actually start wanting to go to Hollowicked themselves that I'll probably start going to Hollowicked again. Either that or, you know, by the time they're like 16 or something like that. So I got like another 7 years to go before I think I can go to another Hollowicked. Come down to Indy for the Malenko show. Dude, I got fucking bills and shit. Like I said at the very beginning of my show, I drove all the way down from Grand Rapids to Lansing to Uber some crazy fuck to the airport in Lansing. And it was well worth it too. It was like 43 bucks. I hope that motherfucker tips me like an extra 20 or something. Your daughter has been begging you to go see Korn. Like, dude, there's only a small handful of people that I actually would want to see live, and Cornhole is definitely not one of them. You know, if anybody wants a dope-ass hoodie, order the new one under mob style music. My God, it's amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, Ryan, I do like Korn, but I don't like them enough to want to go see them. Tickets and all of that, you know? Fuck that shit. No, I'm happier going to see a clown show. Let's see, in the last 15 years, other than motherfuckers that like from Psychopathic that I have gone to go see, The only other group that I have gone to go see has either been my boys in the local scene and Megadeth, and that's it. Like, I went to go see Megadeth during our 13 tour when they were at the Orbit Room in Grand Rapids, and it was cool as fuck because they also had Machine Head with them. Watching Machine Head was, well, for what I was able to watch, because my stepdad's a fucking asshole, from what I was able to watch, it was the shit. Corn on the Cob is amazing too. Yeah, but you know, like, doesn't anybody remember the Family Values tour, like back in what, 97, 98, 99, where it was like Korn, Limp Bizkit, DMX, and all that shit? I think it was in 1999, and like they ended up having like a thing saying, you know, eat your biscuit. I can't. It's limp. And then the dad said, it's okay. It's better that way. Would you like some corn to go with your Limp Bizkit? And it was basically just an advertisement for the fucking Family Values tour. Like, that was one of the most interesting fucking commercials I've seen for the Family Values tour. I honestly, like, I would love to see Pantera. Unfortunately, I can't. Same thing with Typo. Unfortunately, I can't. Crazy in the rain, driving in the rain, just like streaming in the rain. Crazy, just happy driving along. What the fuck, Tracy? Well, they played every dope-ass song. I'm not 100%... I don't know if I'd want to see Limp Bizkit unless they had Wes back on the set. And I know that there's a lot of fucking people that I'm missing on here. See, Amon Amarth and Slipknot are the best metal bands I've seen live. I honestly would love... I really want to see fucking Gwar. Even with Blothar. You know? Because I actually have not heard a lot of Gwar with Blothar as the lead singer. So, you know, I would actually like to see how Blothar does things live. If it's the exact same or, you know, if it's different. I don't know, but I'm interested to find out. Typo was awesome, but Peter Steele died. Yeah, fucking Peter Steele, he had to fucking die and make it so I'm not able to watch Typo anymore. But the memories are fucking there. See, yeah, like... Oh, yeah, another group that I've seen that was not psychopathic was Mindless Self-Indulgence. MSI was fucking fun as hell to watch. Especially this one part where some guy threw a small purple dildo on the stage and Jimmy Urine stopped everything, picked it up, and started talking to it. Like, that was fucking amazing. Gwar had a chick as a lead singer for like one album, and then they fired her because she ended up obtaining a massive drug problem, and everybody was afraid that she was going down the same route that Odorous did, because, dude, I think it was Trapjaw who ended up saying that after Odorous died, everybody in Gwar stopped doing drugs. And then they hired this chick to be the replacement lead singer, and she started becoming an alcoholic and a drug user and stuff, and it started to really freak them out, so they kicked her out of the band and ended up turning Beefcake the Mighty, the original Beefcake the Mighty, into Blothar, and he ended up becoming the new lead singer, and he's been like that. It's been like that ever since. But from what I hear, they still spew space jizz all over the fucking crowd, which, hey, that's entertaining for me. Being able to see that stuff, blood and piss and shit and jizz all over the motherfucker. All over the motherfucking crowd. And she didn't like juggalos? Well, then fuck her. Like, fuck her Slamenstra Hyman wannabe fucking ass. I don't care if she was in character or not. Fuck her. Like, she wants to say some bad shit about fucking juggalos. That's who you're there to entertain. Like, come on, man. We give bands and rappers a second wind. Alright, later, Ryan. Yeah, possibly. I think what it is like, you know, they hate Earth. Like, they've been on this planet for, what do they say? They've been on this planet for like a fucking 100 years and they hate it, but they've never been able to go back to their planet because their ship's broken. And they're basically stuck here. I mean, look what Juggalos did for POD. Right, yeah. And what about, and I'd have to say this though, even though it was kind of short-lived, the same thing for fucking Static X. I don't think anybody has given a fuck about Static X since whatever album that came after Wisconsin Death Trip. Soulfly, I guess, possibly had a resurgence as well. I don't know, but I don't follow Soulfly. I'm sure that CPN could probably agree with me if I said Dope, if Dope's career had fallen flat at that point. Yeah, since Wayne Static died. Juggalo Jedi, The Clue. Like, for real, man, like, Head PE really only had one song as Head PE, and that was Bartender. And, now it's basically, you know, they are a Juggalo classic. Although, like, I honestly, the last time I saw Head PE live, they were touring with ICP in 2009, and they'd only play, like, maybe 30 seconds of a fucking song, and then they'd go on some political rant, and it just, like, it pissed me off to a point where I was just like, okay, sorry, Jared, but I've lost interest in you. Honestly, I never really got into Primer 55. Yeah, I think I just made Static Beats jizz, because he's like, The Clue! Froggy Fresh, we did not even need to do a resurgence on. He was fine on his own. As I said before in my video talking about him, he is Danny Kaye reincarnated, even though Danny Kaye's not really fucking dead. The FBI page is full of political rants. Almost every day he's going off about something. Right? Yeah, that does not fucking surprise me at all. Originally, I was not a fan of Primus, but they have been growing on me ever since they came out with Winona's Big Brown Beaver. But my favorite song from Primus of all time is Tommy the Cat. Say, baby, do you want to lay down with me? Say, baby, do you want to lay down by my side? And baby, do you want to lay down with me? Say, baby. Say, baby. I love that fucking song. Froggy was fresh, according to what I had seen from live streams and shit like that. Although McKormik could probably tell you even more. I'm sure that he was fucking along there singing, I am the baddest of them all. Like, McKormik's got a fucking picture with Froggy Fresh. I agree with you, Juggalo Jedi. I think Jared does need to do a track with Zug Island. Nobody, man. only Primus, true Primus fans know Primus sucks. Well, the same thing can be said about Green Jello. True Green Jello fans will actually pronounce the name correctly. It's not green jelly, it's green jello. The Y with the two dots above it is supposed to be O, because of, you know, they got sued by fucking Bill Cosby or some shit. Like, they got sued by Kraft Foods, so they had to actually change their name from Green Jello to Green Jello as the Y with the two dots above it. Still pronounced the same way. It's not green jelly. What? The Wolfpack sucks balls. Oh, dude, you've got to listen to the album Evil Is. Like, that is probably like Wolfpack's best fucking album. But you know, you want to know something hilarious? This is a little bit of trivia concerning Daddy Longlegs. So I'm sure that some of you do already know that Daddy Longlegs was like, I guess you could say, the hype man for the Bloodhound Gang for their first album. And after the first album was released, he ended up leaving the band, saying that he didn't think that a comedy rock band was going to go anywhere. And so he formed Wolfpack, and Wolfpack has kind of been stagnant their entire fucking career. And meanwhile, the Bloodhound Gang has like 4 albums and an actual song on their on the radio. Like, yeah, granted, you know, Bloodhound Gang is probably like mainstream and shit like that, but Jimmy Pop knew what to fucking do with that shit. Yeah, the only time I can remember watching Wolfpack was when they were doing they were recording for the first season or the second season, I think, of Slam TV at the intersection, and they had Wolfpack and the Wolfpack Girls, Dead by Wednesday, and Boondocks. And Boondocks was main eventing the music side of it. I remember that show because the opening match was Southern Tracy Smothers versus Zach Gowen, and my boy ended up throwing an empty beer pitcher into the ring, and it hit Smothers right in the fucking bridge of his nose, and he bled for the entire fucking match. Yeah, you could definitely tell that Smothers was pissed. Want to play hide and clap? What the fuck? His name is Jimmy Pop, and I'm a dumb white guy. Oh yeah, that Shanzi bringing out Fire, Water, Burn. The roof is on fire. Oh yeah, definitely, Tracy. I agree to that. Wolfpack seemed like pretty chill dudes. As a matter of fact, Daddy Longlegs was at the march. No, you know what? No, you want to know something when it concerns Jimmy Pop? The level of hate that flows in that man's soul. He hates New Jersey so much that when they tour, they do not go to New Jersey. I'm sure that they have fans in New Jersey, but they do not fucking book shows at any fucking venue in New Jersey. Like, they make damn sure of that. As a matter of fact, on Hooray for Boobies, they have a track on there called The 10 Coolest Things About New Jersey, and it's 10 seconds of silence. I saw him there. Yeah, he was there. He was up on stage. Oh, speaking of the march, I might as well bring this up because I thought this was interesting. If you listen, like, if you watch during Scotty D's speech at the march, take a look probably around, like, to keep your focus on KG, because at some point or another, he ends up turning his head to the back of the fucking stage, and when he looks back, he's kind of like smiling, like he's giggling and shit. And just so everybody knows, the reason why he's doing that is because we were in that general direction, starting a CPN chant fucking on the lawn of the Lincoln Memorial. If you were a wrestler, what would your finisher be called? Yeah, that's actually a good question. No one's ever fucking asked me that. Because, like, I tend, like, when I was in high school, I used to do, like, minimal backyarding. And, most of the time, I ended up doing the Scorpion Deathlock. But you know, one thing that I don't see a whole lot of wrestlers doing anymore is a reverse DDT. Yeah, does anybody ever notice that? Tank Crusher. I don't know, like, seriously, like, I would want to have something to do, like, I would probably name it something, like, regarding, like, an insane asylum, or a nut house, or something like that, or a loony bin, something like that, you know, but it's hard because, like, there's, you know, like, fucking the Lunatic Fringe, and shit like that, which, I'm a huge fan of Dean Ambrose. But, like, when it concerns a finishing move, I don't even know where to begin. The only thing that I know is that, like, I know that I'm not that strong to be lifting motherfuckers up in the air, and I'm kind of too lazy for fucking high-flying moves and shit. So, the cock knocker. Yeah, I saw that, Static. Fucking the Hounds of Justice have returned. Should make that shirt about the butthole. Fuck yeah, I should. Dude, I'm honestly happy with seeing the Shield reuniting. But I think they did it kind of alright. Who cuts a better promo, Flair or the Macho Man? Motherfucker. You know what? The Ultimate Warrior. That's my answer. If you're gonna go with two crazy motherfuckers, I might as well just give you somebody who did even crazier fucking promos than the two of them combined. Flair is funny. Like, honestly, like, he does very good promos as a heel. He'll fucking take off his shoes and he'll be like, these shoes cost more than your house. Power of Crazy, running body slam into all four corners, then a nice elbow drop to end it. Nah. Now, I'll say this though, like when I'm playing like WWE 2K15, there's a couple of things that I do like to do in the game where, like, I have like the fucking guillotine leg drop as a good setup into the fucking dragon sleeper. There you go. I'll just say that. I'll use the dragon sleeper. I mean, because, you know, why the fuck not? Lately, everything that has been involving me, I'm involving fucking dragons, but, you know, I like dragons. I understand dragons. Like, that's why I like them. A crazy mash smash. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, it's Static. Yeah, Jay Lethal, when he, like, stopped doing the whole Black Machismo thing and he started imitating Ric Flair, and both of them kept on wooing and they're throwing their coats on the floor and elbow dropping their coats and shit. Like, yeah, that was a good promo counter promo. No, I don't have any tattoos. Other than the stunner, I liked the angle slam. Backyard wrestling was fun. That's actually a good, that's actually, yeah, that's a good idea, DC Fago guy. motherfucking calling me donkey. Yeah, but see, I don't like pink dragons. Yeah, from what I heard, Randy's punt has been banned because he ended up giving too many people fucking concussions and shit. Yeah, the same thing with Seth's curb stomp. I think he might have hurt somebody's head or neck doing that. But why they decided to give him the fucking pedigree, I don't know. And you know what's funny? I haven't really seen him use the pedigree in a while. Me and my buddy at work are gonna dress up as the Mega Powers. Ooh yeah. You had to do that. Ooh yeah. Dig it. See, dude, they're bringing back chair shots to the head. They better. Yup, it's the meds. It's the meds, Tracy. Well, yeah, Static. It kind of has to go back to. It kind of has to go back to TV14, man. They're not fucking like. There's not a lot of people that are fucking watching this shit. Like, yeah, they got some cool ideas and stuff, but like, no. What we need to bring back the hardcore division. That's what they need to fucking do. Is bring back the hardcore division. Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim, oh yeah! Gotta have beef. Gotta have spice. Everybody's fucking talking about Slim Jims and shit now. Alright, later, Spinks. No, you know what would be interesting? Okay, because I'm pretty sure by now you guys obviously can tell that I can do a damn good impression of Macho Man Randy Savage. I need to fucking get to Detroit one day and find Roddy Hogan and have us record a promo of us doing the fucking Hulk Hogan and Macho Man voices. Even though I don't look like Macho Man and obviously Roddy Hogan's taller than I am, it would still be fun as hell to fucking see that type of shit. Tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. I'll be your huckleberry all night long. Oh, what a tangled web that we weave when we're on YouTube imitating dead people. Gonna go ahead and do the filibuster on him. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. I fucking loved that, dude. If you watch that on the network, they actually changed it so now he says sucker. I'm like, oh god, what? No, you need to leave it the fuck alone. Like, let Booker T said what he fucking said. Hell, there's a point in there, like, there was a point in like somebody ended up bringing that up on a Booker T interview, and he's like, that's a word that we used to say in the hood and in my neighborhood, and you know, it just kind of slipped out. But after that promo, Hogan, he ended up coming up to me and he said, that was good. Just so you know, I'm a good N-word, okay? And it's been kind of a joke ever since, but after that, I apologized. I'll never do it again. And then later on, he ends up fucking saying, like, there was a point where Alberto Del Rio, like, body slammed Hornswoggle, and you can clearly hear him say, no, come on, nigga, no, that ain't right. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking funny. Like, you said you were never going to say the N-word again, and you referred to Alberto Del Rio as nigga. Right? taught you a putty tat? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Tracy, you're starting to get a little bit delirious. It's the meds. It's the meds. Oh man. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, where Vince walks up to John Cena and he's when John Cena's the champ and he's like, "What's good in the hood?" You know, just taking care of business. Well, keep it up, my nigga. And then he walks away, and Booker T's sitting right there with Charmel, and he's like, "Tell me he did not just say that." Fucking no, dude. The King Booker gimmick was funnier than hell because like he was supposed to be like articulate and pompous and shit, but when shit didn't go his way, like the hood just creeped right out of him. It was fucking hilarious as hell. Like the fucking hood in Booker T just boom, just burst right out of him whenever he didn't get his way. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Yeah, that was epic. No, you know what else was epic though? That time in 1998 when The Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell of the Cell and Mankind fell on the Spanish announce table. Dude, your impression's funny as fuck. What, of Booker T or of Vince McMahon? Or like Macho Man Randy Savage? I can't do Hulk Hogan for some reason. You miss Rowdy Roddy Piper. Yeah, I know. Like, dude, Static, I try to work on that. All. Dude, Tracy, honestly, like, here's a little tidbit that I'll share with y'all. The same year that me and my girlfriend found out that we were that she was pregnant with a baby was the exact same year that Rowdy Roddy Piper died. Had my son Jackson actually been a girl, we would have named her Piper. And that is because to commemorate Rowdy Roddy Piper. Oh god, yeah, dude, I remember that shit. Austin hitting McMahon in the head with a bedpan. Like, that was the same night that was the introduction of Mr. Sacco, actually. Honestly, I think that the shit with Rowdy Roddy Piper just, like, dude, the Grim Reaper RKO'd Rowdy Roddy Piper straight out of nowhere. Piper, they live. I came to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. When DX impersonated the Nation of Domination, that was great. Oh yeah. You see, The Rock just came from the bathroom, and woo! You should have smelled what The Rock was cooking. I can't fucking do I can't imitate him. I can't imitate Triple H imitating The Rock. I ain't faking, but the people's champ was definitely bacon. Brother was bacon! Brother was bacon! And look at D'Lo! Piper's Pit. There was that one time in Piper's Pit where Rowdy Roddy Piper ended up hitting fucking Superfly Jimmy Snuka in the face with a coconut. Like, and the coconut exploded. Adrian Adonis. God, I don't even remember Adrian Adonis. I remember the name, I just can't picture him in my head. Like, he's like over here with fucking Mantar. Superfly. Superfly had a huge coke problem. Oh, man. You know, the major downside to Rowdy Roddy Piper's career is the fact that he was a main eventer, but never held the main strap. Like, he never held the main strap. Ever. Static, you know who else killed his wife? Chris Benoit. Allegedly. I still, like, to be totally honest, when it concerns Chris Benoit and Woman and their son, I honestly think it had something to do with Kevin Sullivan. I honestly think the Taskmaster had something to do with their deaths. Dude, there was a match that he had for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I'm talking about Piper at this point. And he actually won the match, but because of the fact that the NWO had the referee in the back pocket, because it was Nick Patrick, the referee, like the NWO referee, he actually reversed the decision for some reason and made it so they never fucking had Piper win the title. Fucking sucked. No, actually, I don't remember that. I don't remember the Rock and Wrestling cartoon. I had seen clips of it, like, in, like, top 10 worst cartoons in the 80s or something like that, but, like, that's about as far as it went. Like, I don't remember watching the show ever. Like, I don't remember a full episode. Kind of like the same thing with seeing Sergeant Slaughter in various episodes of fucking G.I. Joe and shit. Right. Although, Punker, from what I hear, there was very few times that Hulk Hogan actually pulled his creative control card. The only time that he pulled his creative control card was when fucking Vince Russo was head of creative. For Hogan, I wonder what would be worse, working for Vince Russo or working for Bill Watts. Oh yeah, dude, Dusty Rhodes is a fucking legend. Everybody loves Dusty. Even when he was a heel, even when he was in a polka dot onesie, people loved Dusty Rhodes. No, that wasn't Slaughter, that was Captain Lou. Captain Lou Albano played Mario in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It's just hard to tell because he doesn't have the beard, he just has the mustache. Guest appearance, but so did Rowdy Roddy Piper. Like, Rowdy Roddy Piper was a guest show in the live action for part of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show because he lent his bagpipes to Luigi to get Luigi to fix them, and Mario accidentally turned it into a vacuum cleaner. Honestly, like, they seriously fucked up that entire storyline when the Ultimate Warrior came back when he was in WCW and shit. Like, he actually brought up, like, he was not supposed to bring up the fact that they had fought and Homie won. Like, I remember that. It was cool though when seeing the Ultimate Warrior come up and Hogan like flipped the fuck out and he was just like, I thought you were dead, because everybody at that time thought he was fucking dead. Agreed. Rest in peace, Saturday morning cartoons. Like, seriously, they need to bring that back. Okay, your mother and aunt went to the same high school as Paul Orndorff? Nice. My whole family ended up going to the same high school, and some of my family went to the same college as Magic Johnson. But that's not wrestling. That's beside the point. I know 80 and early 90s cartoons was awesome. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, I remember going to Latchkey in the AM when I was in like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and we'd sit there and watch the fucking Batman animated series and Bobby's World. Like, that was the shit. In Florida? Nice. Dude, Bobby's World is my girlfriend's favorite cartoon. Like, personally, I have no, I don't know why she loved that show so much, but she did. Like, it's probably the same reason why I was a big fan of Animaniacs. I loved Animaniacs. But in the 80s, like, my shit was He-Man. As gay as you look at it now, you know, like, back in the day, back in the 80s, that show was the shit. And now He-Man could possibly help me save hundreds on car insurance. So I'm thinking about actually switching to Geico. Darkwing Duck was the shit. Tailspin was the shit. Fucking, of course, you know, you've got DuckTales. And I've watched a little bit of Bebe's Kids. But that was an animated movie. I don't think they turned that into a cartoon. Or did they? I'm not sure. Nintendo had basically like a fucking power hour, man, where like they would play the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and then right after that was done, they had that animated version of Legend of Zelda, which was kind of fucked up. But, you know, everybody knows the tagline on that one. Well, excuse me, princess. Like, that was the main fucking tagline in that cartoon. Yeah, the Weird Al show. I remember that show. Macho Man Randy Savage had a stint in that. I do not remember seeing a Rambo cartoon. Man, like, this fucking live stream went all over the place, but it is what it is. Like, first we started talking about Twisted, and then we started talking about wrestling, and now we're talking about Saturday morning cartoons. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I have an idea of what I want to talk about, but I'll follow y'all. I remember seeing like one episode of the RoboCop cartoon. Like, that cartoon was weird, but whatever, fuck it, you know. But another good cartoon was Thundercats. I'm sure a lot of people remember Lion-O and shit. No, you want to know one of the most fucked up cartoons that I had seen? Actually, two of the most fucked up cartoons that I had seen back in the 90s. Hold on a second, it's blurry again. Fuck it, whatever. Anyways, two of the most fucked up cartoons that I saw in the 90s. The first one was Toxic Crusaders. Does anybody remember that cartoon? The Toxic Crusaders. Like, Trauma got a deal to make a cartoon out of Toxie. Captain Planet was alright. I liked it. The fucking blonde chick was hot, so that gave me reason to watch it. and the Asian chick. He followed the guy who played the voice of He-Man, or like the guy who played the voice of He-Man follows you on Twitter, and you have no clue why. I'll give you a reason why. It's either because he thinks you're hot, that's one option, or two, he just added you in order for him to be able to boost the amount of people that can follow him. I remember the Beetlejuice cartoon, right? That is a third option. He-Man could be a Juggalo. No, like the Toxic Crusaders actually was a cartoon, dude. Like, it was short-lived. It was only there for like a season or two, but it existed. But the second one, which I ended up seeing this cartoon was fucked up, and it only played one episode. It played the pilot episode and nothing else after that. But the funny thing about this show was that they, whoever produced this fucking cartoon had enough of a belief that this cartoon was going to go far, that they also at the same time got a distribution license to sell the product and put it on a Nintendo game. And that show was called The Defenders of Dynatron City. And that show was so fucking dumb, but I watched it. Like, try to look that up. Even there might even be something about it on Wikipedia. So look that up. Defenders of Dynatron City. Yeah, the Toxic Crusaders also had a video game, but the Toxic Crusaders actually lived longer than the Defenders of Dynatron City. And it looks like Fry is in the fucking building. Alright, so look, I'm back in Grand Rapids as of right now. I'm actually not too far away from a fucking house. But what I am going to do is I'm going to park here. Smoke a cigarette. And then when I'm done with my cigarette, I'm going to bounce so I can go back to work. The bully from the Christmas Story? What the fuck, Spider Hulk? So, okay, let's try to revert back to the original fucking topic at hand, where we were talking about the situation when it concerns like Twisted and shit like that, because that was actually something that I really wanted to talk about and get into. And the main reason why I wanted to do that was because I actually think that there is a lot of shit that made a lot of sense when it concerns CPN. Now, granted, Tracy has said that she has talked to the fucking demented duo, allegedly, that might have some opposing shit to say. So, but based off of everything that we've been seeing, this is mainly the construct of what everybody's going to believe. Because Twisted hasn't really been giving us anything. All they've been giving us is fucking massive hate. And even if we provide the information that everything's been, that everything that they said is not true, is actually in fact viable, they deny it. And on top of that, they also have, like, they have a dumb bearded motherfucker in their fucking back pocket that's going to basically say whatever it is that they are telling him to fucking say. So, it's actually going to be interesting to see the next live show from that bearded asshole and see how he's gonna fucking defend this time. I still can't get my head to wrap around the idea of a Spider Hulk. I remember in the Spider-Man cartoon that there was like some mutated effect where Spider-Man turned into the human spider. Exactly, Nobody Man. No, not Nobody Man, sorry. Sorry, Ninja. Yeah, sorry. But that's exactly what I'm saying, Ninja with a Pencil. At the end of the day, you can't separate the music from the artist if it's about love, and that's what Twisted has been preaching for a while. I agree to that wholeheartedly. That's one of the main reasons why I'm just like, you know what, fuck them. I'm not even going to bother, you know, like, advertising their shit. I'm not going to listen to them. I'm not going to do any of that. Because, oh, you gotta go beat your woman? Is she trying to ground you? Don't be like me and take it. Just fucking beat her ass and put her in her place. And then tell her to go into the kitchen and make you some pie. Doc, the topic is really just not really anything. Like, it's just, I wanted to talk about everything that was going on when it concerned CPN's live stream and what could possibly be the aftermath of that. And, you know, I just wanted to talk about and discuss the aftermath of everything that could possibly fucking happen. Like, I have not watched the Lars music video. Like, seriously, with everything that's been going on as of late, it's getting to a point now where it literally hurts to listen to Twisted and anything that is involving MNE. She's making you a goddamn sandwich. Fuck yeah. Is it a Philly steak? Now get this, I ended up going to this, speaking of sandwiches, I ended up going to a fucking a sub place in town called Firehouse Subs. I don't know if it's like anywhere outside of Grand Rapids. I've never seen it outside of Grand Rapids, but they make one of the best fucking Italian subs I've ever eaten in my life. Like, in comparison to fucking, what the hell? Yeah, in comparison to Subway or Jimmy John's and shit like that, like, that is one of the best subs I've ever eaten in my fucking life. It's awesome. Right? You know, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who have that same exact thought, Ninja with a Pencil. Like, there are some ninjas that are out there now that are saying, you know, like they got Twisted tats to cover up. I'm sure that by now fucking even Cali Green Too Fresh has probably got a canonized tattoo to fucking cover. You know? I don't know, true story 989, I don't know if the fucking beef will end. Like, to be totally honest, I have no idea. Like, this is just gonna keep, like, the basics of it is like, okay, look, Twisted got caught in a fucking corner when it concerns what they said, and thinking that there was shit that nobody could fucking prove existed, and now it's there. It exists. It's been there. And we've pointed that out. So now the ball is kind of in their court to apologize and say that they fucked up. Like, about all of this shit. But are they going to do that? Probably not. Yeah. Static, no. No. There will not be another March. They said it's a one-time deal. I agree to that, Doc. They need to own up to the fact that, like, they fucked up. I think they know they fucked up, but they don't want to admit it. They'd rather fucking keep their pride and continue to keep the ball rolling about this shit than to fucking admit they're wrong. Yeah, I agree to that. Now, granted that, you know, there's some ninjas that are out there that have been saying that, you know, there's some opposing stories that are, you know, behind the scenes. Shit that Twisted is not fucking telling us. But, like, to be totally honest, we as the fan base can only really see the shit at face value from what we've seen. And what we have seen is fucking bullshit. And them trying to fucking save face for what fucking reason, I don't know. I mean, the only thing that they're really doing as of this point in time, really, is they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Like, that's the huge problem, is that they are shooting themselves in the motherfucking foot. Anytime that they've opened up their mouths and, you know, they've said, well, this doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Here you go. It exists. No, that never happened. Like, sorry, dude, but no. Like, everything that you just said, you just got UFF'd. And to be totally honest, I have to say this. They're killing themselves. Pretty much. They are legitimately killing their own business. They need the Juggalos. They need the Juggalos at this point in time. I mean, I would think that even if they are trying to fuck us over, like, at least the least that they could do is fucking put on a facade and show, like, some sort of character to make it look like everything's fine. Because as of right now, we are the only fucking fan base that they have. They're basically leeching and feeding off of the fucking Juggalo energy. That answers CPN's question about what he doesn't understand what energy they're fucking running on. They're running on the fucking back page fucking Juggalo energy, and they're planning to attempt to play catch up. Exactly, Ninja with a pencil. Shooting themselves in the fucking foot. Everyone blames CPN. No, I honestly have to say that, like, CPN, despite how much he hates everybody, he's doing God's work. Later, Moniker. Okay, so CPN is saying that he's going to go live on his Facebook page when I'm done. Just so everybody out there knows. Like, anybody that's out there fucking watching this shit and not looking at the chat. And that's it, basically. Like, CPN is fucking putting out the truth. If it wasn't fucking... Like, I'll be honest with you, okay? If what Child's Play Ninja has been saying for the last couple of days is not what was on Scotty D's mind at the time, he probably wouldn't have posted that shit. Honestly, despite how much he hates the drama. I honestly have to say that, Scotty. Sorry, but that's the truth to me. Gonna keep watching live streams. Doc, I don't have that kind of information. Like, I have no idea when they're gonna create a new super group. But you know, in all honesty, I don't think that they should, because it's not gonna have the same fucking power as Dark Lotus. Cheapest Christmas. Oh, let's see. Yeah, alright, so yeah. Tracy, you missed, you fucked that up. It's the sun, the stars, Venus, Mars, penis, large, moon glorious. So, alright, that's enough for me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I got shit to do. I gotta go fucking pay some bills and shit. Because, you know, the adulting, hashtag got grounded, all of that shit. So, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And I'm not gonna show my butthole unless you give me a $100 super chat. Which, even then, I might not even do it. So yeah, I'm out this motherfucking bitch. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Much love to all y'all. Now go try to find somebody else that's doing a live show as of this point. So, alright, fuck y'all, I'm out of here. Peace, deuces, whatever the fuck. Always grounded, static, always grounded. Yeah, it's over, Tuna. I've been on for an hour. Later, y'all.